It's lunchtime in the studio, and you know what that means. That's right. It is lunchtime here in the studio, and you do know what that means, right? If you said noodles, you'd be correct. But not just any noodles today, obviously. From the fine folks at Trader Joe's, we've got miso ramen soup as well as spicy miso ramen soup. Oh. I got these a little while back from a Trader Joe's, and I thought it'd be fun to compare the regular miso with the spicy miso. And I thought, well, really, how spicy could that miso be? But then I remembered, and you longtime viewers may remember as well, I did those Trader Joe's hot sauces, and that habanero, it was hot. Really hot. So this could be a complete mouth destroyer. Or not. But there's only one way to find out. So let's crack in. First off, let's just go with the regular miso here. The miso soup, which I will tell you, there's a lot of broth in here. Not a lot of noodles. And weirdly, it has them sit for 6 minutes, but even after sitting for 6 minutes, they didn't seem all that soft. Maybe they're not supposed to be. I don't know. But your regular cup noodles ready in 3 minutes. Exactly. So I don't know. Already this seems a little bit more annoying. Maybe. There was some dried soup mix, and there was some sort of oil in there, which, I don't know what that oil stuff was. And it wasn't oily. I think it's just a sesame oil or something. Yeah, it's a toasted sesame oil. So there we go. We got noodles. There's no any other like dried veggies or anything like that put in here. Let's give it a smell. It's got a fairly faint smell of miso, that kind of just, umami base of flavoring there. It's just wicked hot, but let's try some of that broth. Yeah, miso soup. I kind of wish I would have had some onions to throw in there. I mean, I've got them in the fridge, but kind of wish they were already in here. Noodle-wise, they're kind of doughy. They're a little bit thicker, a little bit denser than your usual cup of noodles. So it's kind of nice, a little bit of a chewiness to it. Again, there's not a lot of noodle in here, but I guess it does say ramen soup, not just cup noodles or, just ramen. So I think they are going for the soup factor, which, as you know around here, we like the broth. And there's plenty of broth here, man. Real quick, I think you can see here, if I kind of move it around a little, maybe. There are some green onions in here that I didn't notice before. Had to give it a bit of a stir up, but they are kind of clinging to the noodles there. So there is a bit of onion in here. I guess there's a little bit of veg, which is nice. All right, before I polish this off, because there's still another one to go, is this any good, this Trader Joe's miso ramen soup? Yeah, I'll say it is. It's a good little cup of soup with some noodles. Again, the noodles are a little on the chewier side, but I kind of like that. I like that they're a little more substance to them than your regular cup of noodles. So that's kind of nice. And the broth is good. And yeah, that's some good stuff. Now, however, where we're at now is up to the spicy, which, looking at this, I can't really show you here, but it is very red. Let's give it a smell. Definitely smells peppery, like, pepper mash, pepper sauce, pepper. Give it a taste. What I'm hoping for is it'll still have sort of a miso flavor, but with some zip. Okay. It definitely still tastes a bit of miso soup. Noodle-wise, we got the same thing going on here. And it was the same thing, just two different packs, that powdered stuff and that bit of toasted sesame oil. If there's onions in this one, it's few to none. Or maybe none at all. but all the stirring in the world, I'm not seeing them. Spicy wise though, there's a little bit of heat, a little bit of prickly heat, like pepper, just like, you know, like some ground pepper. That kind of heat. There's really nothing going on in my mouth. There's nothing really lingering heat wise. It gives it a different flavor, I'll give it that much. And it gives it a spiced type of effect, but not really spicy. So, is this one any good? This Trader Joe's spicy miso ramen soup? Put some hot sauce in here. Put something spicy that you like in the regular stuff. Then I think that'll get you to where you should be. This isn't terrible, but it should be spicier. If you're going to put spicy on there, you need to mean it. But that's going to do it here for me today, folks. I've got double the noodles to finish off today. But I'm going to see all of you folks here next time.